It's May, everybody, and May, as Catholics, is the month, not day, month of Mary. So, why should we care? It's a great question because we live in a world that doesn't honor much of anything anymore. And some of the things that our world honors are not particularly honorable. May is a great reminder of what instantiates our our faith, our call to be holy, all of that in the image and likeness and reality of Mary, the Mother of God. So the reason that we devote an entire month to Mary is who Mary is. Think about this and let's remember this. Mary, by the message of an angel, was invited to be the Mother of God. And Mary, in her holiness and her devotion to God and her love of God, said yes to the invitation. And that invitation changed her entire life. We think about Mary, especially in the month of May, and how her life was affected, how it was changed, and how everything that happened to her was because of that yes. So I'm going to remind us of something else. We obviously have more saints in our tradition than I could even number, right? We believe that a saint, anybody who's living in heaven or has met eternity and is in heaven, is a saint. Now, some of them are small s saints, people that have been holy enough to be in heaven. That's what all of us are called to be. I'm going to continue to remind us that's not something for somebody else, that's something hopefully for all of us. And so those small s saints are the people that we love that have passed, the friends and any of the people that have lived a life following Jesus, saying yes to what God has put in their life. That is what a small s saint is. Now, a capital S saint are the ones that we know, for whatever reason, that they are in heaven. We're assured of it, and our church has not only canonized them, venerated them, and articulated who they are. So in the Catholic Church, we have something that we pray that is called the Litany of Saints. And in that litany, are some of the great saints of our tradition. And so those are the ones that we always pray. So you hear this at the Easter Vigil when our baptisms are going on. Our tradition at Holy Trinity is that the choir sings the Litany of Saints as our new Catholics are being baptized. It's quite beautiful. But in that litany, in that singing of that list of saints in the Catholic Church, the first saint is always Mary. Mary takes preeminent place because of who she is, what she did, what she represents for you and me, and how she formulates what a saint at their best should look like. That's what Mary is. And like I said, we give the entire month of celebrating what Mary should mean to the church, to you and me, to our families, to our world. More than anything, this awareness allows us to reorient our life to what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ and who in particular can help us to do that. Who better to help you and me to follow Jesus than his mother? How beautiful is that? Now, Catholics get dinged for caring about Mary and for what we do, but a saint, one, I believe I'm going to quote this one correct because I always know sometimes don't do that accurately, but Saint Maximilian Kolbe, very ardent follower of Mary, said this: no one can love Mary more than Jesus. So you and I cannot give too much love to Jesus's mother. So this month of May, let's find a handful of ways, if nothing else, to celebrate what Mary means to us, to find a way of instantiating Mary in our family, in our life, in our prayer, so that she is a more visible and active part of who we are as Catholics. We can do it by praying the rosary. If you don't pray the rosary, find a way to learn it. There are so many different resources that can help you to do that. And at least in the month of May, find some time to pray it. There is nothing better to learn more about our faith, about Jesus, about the life of Christ, and ultimately his mother, than praying the rosary. And inviting Mary to become a part of our life because of that. So think about the other things that we believe about Mary. Mary is, if we look at the mysteries of the Rosary, so we celebrate two things in the glorious mysteries of the Rosary. We celebrate one, Mary's assumption, body and soul, into heaven. That's how we believe Mary ended her life on earth and how she began her life in heaven. And the second of our glorious mysteries that is pointed in the direction of Mary is Mary's coronation as Queen of Heaven and of Earth. Mary has earned that place in what we believe because of her yes, because of all that she lived, suffered, means to our faith, to the church, to all of that. So this month of May, let's really do our best to invite Mary to be a more active part of our spiritual and, let's say, Catholic identity and life. So, a lot of great things going on this month at Holy Trinity. We've got First Communion this weekend. All of our little ones will be making their First Communion. So come to church, but realize we'll be a little bit more crowded than we already are, right? So we'll have visitors and all of that. So be your best and be welcoming to the people that come to Mass this weekend. The other thing that we have this month, we have the International Festival. I believe that's May 18 and 19. And so Mary will have a prominent role at the International Festival. Mary will be on the altar and we will pray an international, multilingual rosary before the Mass that Saturday evening begins. So Mary will be a part of that as well. This weekend, we have Mary on the altar. Mary was crowned yesterday. And so Mary, our crowned statue of Mary, different than the one that you'll see at International Festival, but that Mary is on the altar and you'll see her during First Communion weekend. So take note of that. And I'm going to invite all of us to think, do we have Mary anywhere in our home? So I have two images of Mary. I actually have three, but the other one is upstairs, can't show you. But one of my favorite icons of Mary, it's Mary and Jesus. And so I have that in my home. And my mother, when my mother died, my mom always had this. I don't know if you can see it, on her dresser. And so this Mary, after my mom died, has come to live with me. And again, it's Mary and Jesus. So this month of May, if Mary doesn't mean enough to you, find a way to invite her into your life. Knowing that what she does, even if we don't know it, Mary has been intrinsic in the faith of all Catholic believers. Mary is an important and essential part of the church. So happy May, everybody. I'll see you at Masses this weekend. See you when we celebrate our First Communion children. Thanks be to God for their young faith and for what that points in the direction for you and me. A reminder of what Eucharist should mean to us, the importance of it in our life, and allowing that to form and shape the kind of Catholic and the kind of believer that we are. So, see you at Mass. Thanks be to God for Mary, for our church, for Jesus and the communion that we receive every time we go to Mass. Thanks be to God for all of it. See you at Mass this weekend.